Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Wednesday chat. Last week was Thanksgiving, and I hope that you had a great holiday with your loved ones. I know we enjoyed catching up with family and watching all the kids play together, but the most exciting part of Thanksgiving really is the kickoff to the Christmas season. You know, one of the things that I think makes Christmas so exciting for all of us really is the tradition that is found within this holiday. Now, some of us celebrate traditions that have been around for thousands of years, and some of us maybe celebrate traditions that are new to like our own little family. We go to Tanglewood every single year to celebrate Christmas at some point because that is where Ben and I got engaged. So it has like a double purpose for us, like Christmas and when we got engaged. So we go every single year. It's just part of the tradition. It's not the holiday season if we don't ride through Tanglewood at least once. It has a lot of meaning for us. Other people would just be like, yeah, we ride through every year. Some years we skip, but it's important to us because it has a deeper meaning for us than just riding through Christmas lights. One of the traditions that started this last Sunday here at Oak Forest is to light one of the Advent candles. The first candle that is lit represents hope. And hope is an interesting word. And like all of our words, I've really kind of found there's a meaning for which we use it, and then there's a deeper meaning for which we don't really focus on quite so much anymore. So when we think about the word hope, especially at Christmas time, we probably think about all of the things that we are hoping for. Some of us make lists of hopes that we have for Christmas and mail them in a letter to someone that we are hoping will give those things to us. Maybe some of us are a little deeper than that, and we make a list of things that we're hoping to be able to give to those that we care about. Or maybe we even have a list of things that we are hoping, or people that we are hoping to see, or memories that we are hoping to make. This candle of hope actually got started as a way to focus on and remember the Israelites. Now, we've talked about the Israelites. We're still in the Old Testament because Jesus hasn't been born yet in our season of Advent, right? The Israelites are in a season of waiting. They are in a time of waiting. They don't have beautiful Christmas decorations up. They don't have all the cookies baking in the oven smelling good. The Israelites are in a season of waiting. They're awaiting the arrival of God's promise. Now, these Israelites know that God has kept his promise to them time and time again because they have found themselves in slavery and in bondage and being held captive by different kingdoms or governments throughout the years. And God would send a prophet or he would send a judge and he would say, deliverance is coming to you. And then he would do it. God's kind of been quiet for a while with the Israelites. So this candle represents hope for them. And their hope is different from ours. Their hope is desperate for a Messiah, for a king. And they're looking everywhere for him to come. They're hopeful, but it takes a different tone when what you are hoping for meets a need. And as I thought about that type of hope, I couldn't help but think about Mary and how she must have felt in that time when an angel has come and spoke to her and she is going to have a baby. And she is told all these amazing things that this child is going to be, but that does not fit within the culture at all. She doesn't have, think about it like you guys, right? Mary was actually very young. She had not finished school. She didn't go to college. She hadn't started a career. She hadn't worked her way up. She didn't have a retirement plan. She was just a young, not much more than a girl. And she gets this amazing news but it must have also scared her to death at the same time. Things got bad for Mary because it tells us that she goes and finds someone else to stay with. She goes and visits a relative, Elizabeth, who also happens to be pregnant with a baby. She has to go and seek refuge somewhere else because where she's at is not a good place for her. Like, people are starting to talk, Mary, you didn't do the things that you were supposed to do the right way. You are bringing shame to your family. I can't believe she would do this. She was always such a good girl, right? Mary finds herself in a desperate place, I believe, and that's why she had to get away. So I was thinking about the desperate hope of the Israelites, and I was thinking about the desperate hope of Mary. And I started thinking about the holiday season of Advent and of Christmas and the way that we've always approached it with our list of things that we hope for. And as I was focusing on that, I really felt like God reminded me of a verse from the book of James, chapter 1, verse 22, and it says, "Be doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving yourselves." And I thought, right now at this season of my life, I'm not particularly desperate. I'm not in a super hard situation right now. But there are people around me who find themselves in those type of situations. There are opportunities that I can give the hope to someone else who finds themselves in a place of desperation. I can be the one who can be Jesus to them. And I don't say that lightly in terms of like I'm equal with the Messiah. I say that in terms of I need to, this Advent season, get out there and find a way to take this light of hope and give it to someone else. And I really felt like, as I was praying about it and I was thinking about it, that it was important for us to highlight ministries within Oak Forest, opportunities within Oak Forest for us to give hope to someone. And this time of year, it's so symbolic that we should find ourselves with a bear closet that meets the needs of moms and babies. Families that find themselves, for whatever reason, unable to provide some of the necessities that they need. So we are actually going to go on a little field trip today. We're going to check out what is known here at Oak Forest as the Bear Closet. They have specific hours that they are open on Wednesday, 10 to 12 in the morning, and then I think 4 to 6 in the evening. Those hours are sometimes updated and changed. You can always call the church office. They can tell you when they're open. If you know somebody who needs hope in that way, I hope that you will be a vehicle and give them the number, help them get in touch with our volunteers. If you find yourself looking to be able to participate in a tradition of hope, look at the board on the door, see what the needs are. And this Christmas season, not next month, not next year, not when we get the bonus, or not when, fill in the blank with whatever, that right now, during this holiday season, every person at Oak Forest who sees this will buy a pack of diapers, will send some wipes, will donate money to go towards the purchase of car seats, which a lot of these families are desperate for. Provide some hope in a real and tangible way through Oak Forest. Because we are the church, we are supposed to be doing the work of Jesus, and this is a great way for us to do just that. Let's go. Okay, so we are going to take a little field trip and see exactly where the Bear Closet is, what they do, and how you can be involved in a way to give hope to someone else, or maybe in a way to find some hope for yourself even. So let's go. Okay, so here we are at the B.E.A.R closet entrance. So here we go. This is the B.E.A.R closet. When you come in, you'll be greeted by one of our volunteers. And what information do you need to get started if someone is here to pick up something from the B.E.A.R closet?
If they've been here before, it's a simple process. They just let us know what they need by filling out a little form we have here. But the first time they come, we do get their name and telephone number and how we can get in touch with them.
Okay.
To make sure that we're able to help them the best we can. If they want to use like a crib or a stroller or something like that, then they're going to fill out a form that just says that they have borrowed it. That's all that we asked. We don't really try to get any too personal information because that's not necessary.
Right, right.
And then we, if they've been here before, like I said, they just fill out just list what their needs are. And once they get used to coming, they know pretty much what we offer. And so they fill that out and they pretty much can do that very quickly. And we're beginning to ask them to call ahead of time just because during the pandemic we realized that we can have the things ready when they get here, that it's so much quicker and easier for them. Usually they have a baby or something in the car, or a couple of kids, so that works well. The other way we reach out is through social services. The mother will let them know and they will get in touch with us and they will actually pick it up and get it to the mother. Because many of them do not have vehicles and things like that. So.
Okay, so it's like building a network almost of people. Yes, yeah. Okay, well take us in and show us around what you guys have put together back here.
Okay. We have pacifiers, we have sippy cups, we have bottles and this type thing. We have books to give to children. We try to keep a good supply of books. We also offer some food. That's not something we normally try to give, but if people donate it, we do. We give bibs, hats, gloves, shoes, anything that you could think of. Of course, our number one item is our car seats, just because you can get a car seat for $30, and that's below what you could get it anywhere else for. So we do that. We offer bedding for the babies or receiving blankets, and then the clothing. We give 5 bundles of 5 outfits in a bundle, and that will be trousers, and a top. And sometimes we we have little jackets that not really coats, but little jackets. We have those that we can just grab to stick it in with them in case they didn't ask. We always seem to be short on our boys' clothes. 18.
That's because boys are harder on clothes than girls are.
and I think we've actually had more boys born recently.
Okay.
We've got 18 and 24 months that we always need clothes on, as you can tell there. But otherwise, then we have coats and anything we know that a mother needs, we try to get it. Everything's been, any of our loan items have to be pre-approved and make sure there's no recall. We have diapers from preemies through size 6. And we do offer a few pull-ups, not a lot, but we do offer that. And as you can see, we have a large storage of diapers and pull-ups right now. And we also do the wipes and everything we can think of that a new baby might need or a mother that has limited funds might need.
Okay, and I saw here on the door posted the current needs. So if you're somebody who is interested in giving hope, you can always check the sign on the door to see what you guys are currently in need of.
That's right. We do try to keep that updated constantly.
Okay. All right. Fabulous. Thank you for showing us around. And I brought you guys some of our clothes. I saw that you needed winter blankets.
Yes.
So those are good. There's a couple towels in there. And this is a great way for people to kind of loan things out. Like take your 3 to 6 month clothes, use them when your baby outgrows them. If they're still in good shape, bring them back. Somebody else can use them and you can get the next size up, right?
That's right. Yes. And that's sort of interesting. We have found that our mothers really like to do that. They like to feel like they're part of the process.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's
so
right.
It makes them feel good to be able to bring it back.
Fantastic. Thank you for chatting with us today. I appreciate it.
Thank you.